The clock is ticking, it's almost that time. People tuning in, excited for the climb. Lights are bright, the stage is set. Gavin's in the back, no time for regret. Grinding those beans, double shots and line espresso in the cup. It's running just fine. Heart's racing fast, pulse begins to rise. With every pull, we're reaching for the prize. The live stream starts in a few minutes. Get ready, folks. It's time to break the limits from the first note to the loudest cheer. Thanks for tuning in. The spotlight is near. Let's go, go, go. Feel that energy explode. Rocking this night, we're hitting the road. We feel the thrill, cameras rolling, hear the crowd's goodwill. Gavin's on fire, pouring shots so smooth. With a kick of the caffeine, we're making our move. Guitars tuned up, drums are in place. This energy surge, it's a perfect embrace. From the screen of your hearts, we're breaking the walls. Together we rise here, echoing calls. The live stream starts in a few minutes. Get ready, folks. It's time to break the limits from the first note to the loudest cheer. Thanks for tuning in. The spotlight is near. Let's go, go, go. Feel that energy explode. Rocking this night, we're hitting the road. This is our moment. We're ready to roll. With each beat pounding, we're ready to stroll. Audience waiting, can you feel the heat? Gavin's on fire, can't take a back seat. Adrenaline's pumping, the countdown's on track. Double espresso, never looking back. Rocking the stage, igniting the spark. We're ready to shine, turn on the dark. As the lights go down and we hit that stage, cameras flashing like a tiger uncaged. Riffs strumming loud, the crowd roars alive. In this moment we know we will thrive. So raise your glasses, let the atmosphere grow. With Gavin leading, we're stealing the show. To everyone watching, let's make it a blast. This is our anthem, we're living it fast. The live stream starts in a few minutes. Get ready, folks. It's time to break the limits from the first note to the loudest cheer. Thanks for tuning in. The spotlight is near. Let's go, go, go. Feel that energy explode. Rocking this night, we're hitting the road. So here we go, with Gavin at the helm. Get ready for magic. Welcome to our realm. Double espressos, time to take flight. Thanks for joining us. Let's rock through the
motores que rugen al sol, pilotos buscando emoción. De Moncrief al mar Mediterráneo, Barcelona nos roba el corazón. Giramos la curva, la Rambla nos llama, las luces, la fiesta, la vida, la plaza. Ole Barcelona, ritmo y pasión. Del FEUL al barrio, corremos canción. Entre tapas y risas, la noche nos guía. En cada esquina late la alegría. chicane tras chicane, el aire nos pesa. La Sagrada Familia vigila de cerca. De Montmeló el Bo, de Gaudí a la arena. La ciudad es pista, la pista poema. Gas a la vida, guitarras que cantan, las ruedas y el vino. La luna levanta, ole Barcelona, ritmo y pasión. Del Fuyu al barrio, corremos canción. Entre tapas y risas, la noche nos guía. En cada esquina late la alegría. Acelera, hermano, que la Rambla espera. Y en cada volante se esconde una primavera. Ole Barcelona, fuego y calor, velocidad y arte, todo es amor. Desde el podio al cielo, viajamos sin prisa. La ciudad nos regala su eterna sonrisa.
Well, good evening and welcome to a Tuesday night with the Rattlers F1 League. I'm Gavin Bass, one, and you are all more than welcome to join me as always. Just getting my things sorted out. Barcelona, Spain, Catalonia tonight. Been running since 1991, 14 corners, 4.6 kilometres long, and Max Verstappen holds the fastest lap here. 2 DRS zones. And that is 86 metres before turn 9 and 57 metres before the turn 16. Those are the two best overtaking opportunities on the track at the end of that long straight. Also, turn 3 and turn 10, and really good spots for turning and making some moves. Pit stop lost time is 22.2 seconds this evening, and that includes the 2.5 stationary time for getting new tyres and some repairs if needed. Safety car probability tonight is quite low at 38%, and the virtual safety car is 25%. The league's going really well. Apophis is leading it with 354. Petron is at 211. 203 for Yi and Iconner for 145, and the third guy as regulator 127, and the Racing Bulls at 499, the Ferraris at 340, McLaren at 319, Haas at 215, and the Red Bulls at 184. So we're all set for a decent old night tonight, and I'm really looking forward to some really close racing. Good to be back with you guys, and I must say thanks for all your lovely messages. And I must say I'm feeling an awful lot stronger and better since last week. Super job. So if you're watching this on TV, splash a bit of aftershave on there, let the hair down, and let's get you going. Let's go to Spain with the Rattlers F1 on a Tuesday night.
The edge of sanity began to break. Gavin's name whispered in the night, a warrior lost but ready for the fight. Chasing ghosts that dance in my mind, but now I've left that pain behind. I hear the thunder, feel the storm breathing fire into this old one rising from ashes. I'm taking back my claim, no more hiding. I'm playing the game. From the darkness to the light, I found the strength to ignite. No demons breaking my stride. Gavin's back and I won't hide. With every scar I wear it proud. Turning heads, I'll sing it loud. From the darkness to the light, I'm unchained, ready for the fight. Every whisper that has brought me down, faded echoes in a ghost town. But I'm breaking free, shedding my skin, finding power from the rage within. Faces and mirrors that I used to dread, fading shadows, now they're dead. Gonna rise like a phoenix from the pit. With every riff, I'll never quit. I hear the thunder, feel the storm breathing fire into this old worn form rising from ashes. I'm taking back my claim, no more hiding. I'm playing the game. From the darkness to the light, I found the strength to ignite. No demons breaking my stride. Gavin's back and I won't hide. With every scar I wear it proud. Turning heads, I'll sing it loud. From the darkness to the light, I'm unchained, ready for the fight. And when the night falls, I'll stand tall. Won't let the shadows take my eyes. Gavin's heart beats like a thunder drum. With every heartbeat, I have overcome. The battles fought will echo far and wide, bringing hope to those who've cried. So take my hand, we'll start anew. Together in this journey, we'll break through. From the darkness to the light, Gavin's voice echoes burning bright. No more chains will hold me down. In this newfound freedom I have found. From darkness to light, I rise again. With every breath, I'll not pretend. This is my anthem, my bold invite.
Well, good evening, everyone. Gavin Bass 1 on the microphone this evening for your race at Spain, Catalonia, and we're in Quali 1. Great to be back, guys. Feeling an awful lot better, and thank you all for your well wishes during the week. Really, really appreciate it. Good evening to all the guys tuning in as usual. Rock Robs and Mike Martinez came in all in there saying hello. Really, really nice to see you guys. And we're in Quali 1, so let's get all the details up as always, and let's get at it. Drivers tonight, what a grid we have. Honest to goodness, brilliant to see this. This is a league growing like very, very quickly. Jay Weber in the Red Bull, Cuba in the Ferrari. Then you've got Lockyer in the kick this evening. Pipes got in eventually, thankfully for that. I don't know what was wrong with his internet, but he's back in. Super to see in the Williams. Rock Robs, fellow Irishman from Roscommon, out there in the Williams tonight. Yee, the fast lad, definitely one to watch tonight in the Ferrari. Then you've got Kashmiri in the Aston Martin there, going out onto the track at the moment. Then Mike in the Alpine, he's going out on his outlap. And then you've got Oramas in the Haas this evening. Then you've got the young fella, I think he's all the way from Australia. You call him Elliot Shelby, another one to watch, one of the fast guys, and he has done some damage since he joined this league. Aston Martin of Yeovil is out tonight, and Patterson in the Racing Bull. Regulator out with us again tonight. Brilliant to see him in the Red Bull, and Apophis, one to watch for as always. As you all know, he's the league leader at the moment, and he is in the Racing Bull. Ren Dog's with us tonight in the Alpine, and Garmin driving the McLaren. Then you've got Han Solo in the Haas, and Titron Sigma, he is in the McLaren. Cayman has not done a lap. I don't know whether he has a quali ban or not, but I think maybe he is either just going from the back of the grid or he's got a quali ban. Maybe somebody can let me know. But let's see who's on a lap at the moment. We'll go on with the owner of the league, Jay Weber, and we'll see exactly what he can do here. Absolutely love this track to bits. Honest to goodness, this is one of my favourite tracks. Really, really good pace round here, and also it is a testing track for the tyres, that's for sure. Yeovil puts in a 1:13.305, so he's the first man. Regulator a 1:13.6, so very, very little between the top two so far, but we're still on board with Jay Weber in the Red Bull to see what he can do. Round that fast as you dare corner, and over the DRS zone he goes. He hasn't left himself an awful lot of battery, but he'll recharge a little. Hypes puts in a 1:12.849, so he's top of the league at the moment and setting the standards for this evening's race. Lots of people jumping in tonight for viewing, and every single one of you are very, very welcome here to watch the Rattlers battle it out at Spain in Catalonia. Titron Sigma sticks in a 1:12.154, and Jay Weber just puts in a fourth position at 1:13.147. So really, really good laps coming in here as we are all watching. On the Rock Robs at the moment, he's coming over the line with a 1:13.451, and that's enough to put him in 9th position provisionally at the moment. On with Apophis, he's finishing off his lap. He goes quite wide there, but he puts in a 1:12 and he secures a second place provisionally this evening. So great lap there from Apophis in the Racing Bull. Very busy pit lane tonight, and we are just waiting for Yee to come out and Aramas to come out to see if they can set a time this evening. Han Solo has retired as well. It's looking maybe that he has a grid penalty as well. So if anybody's listening and know what's going on, just give me the hypes. Yee has a quali ban. Oh, Yee has a quali ban. Right. Okay. Gotcha. Han Solo, K3 Cayman. Shelby puts in a 1:13.058, so absolutely very little between them. But just look at the gap that Titron has put in there at 1:12.154. What a lap for him. And he is definitely on form this evening. So Han Solo and Cayman both got quality bands. They're all on that naughty step tonight. Han Solo, you've been a bad boy. Yi, you've been a bad boy. And Cayman, all three bad boys tonight. But what a great challenge for you guys. See it as a challenge. And I'll be keeping a real close eye on you guys to see how you do from the back of the grid. Real good chance of getting yourself driver of the day this evening. On my Rain Dog, he's already set a 1:13.2. Oh, he's limping. He's out of fuel. Here comes Patterson. Oh, he increases by 2 places, and he puts that Racing Bull into a provisional 11th place at the moment. So good lap to Patterson. Good to see him out this evening as well. Have a soft spot for Patterson. Real trier, this lad. Pappas puts in another lap there, and he increases by 2/10, and that puts him securely into the second place that he already held at a 1:12.413. So 3 lads at the moment in the 1:12s, including Hypes, the lad from Northern Ireland, Jay Webber. Good evening to you. Really, really nice to have you on board with me tonight, and wish you a really, really good race tonight. Can you improve on that 1:13.145? I'll be watching you. Aramas just puts in a fabulous lap there at 1:12, so he gets himself in the 1:12 club in that Haas car this evening. Let's have a look at Shelby, see if he can better. His already good time at 1:13.058. Shelby will want to be in the 12s. Let's see how he does in Sector 1. Eyes all peeled in the top right-hand corner for AL8 Shelby in the kick sab of the night. This lad, I think, is from Australia. He's only a young pup, driving with absolutely no assists. He's 2/10 up at the moment. That could put him into definitely a P4, but possibly a P3, depending on how Sector 2 goes. Just keep those eyes peeled on Shelby here. See if he can improve in Sector 2 as well. Driving real smooth, this lad. Still 2/10 up. This is going to be enough to put him into P4 provisionally, I think. But just all depends on a Sector 3. He just might nudge it into P3 here, depending on what pace believes he can do better. On with Mike. Mike goes into P10 there with a 1:13.181 at the moment. On Macuba. Down round the last final right-hander comes Cuba in the Ferrari. So let's see if he can better the 1:13.232. Yes, he can. He improves up into 8th position for the Ferrari. Nice lap from this lad. Well done, sir. Rock Robes is trying to better that 1:13.1. Here he comes, into sector 3. Jumping into the pits. Oh, what a lap by Rendogs. That was unexpected. Absolutely fabulous lap by the Alpine driver. Sticks it into P4. He'll be buzzing with that lap. Absolutely perfect. Well done, Rendog. Shelby's at it again, so let's see what Shelby's got in the tank. Wanting to improve in that P8 for sure. All eyes again on sector 1. Let's see what he's got. He's a 10th up at the moment. I could see this putting him in P4 or P5 depending on how the next 2 sectors go. But right now he is definitely improving lap by lap, corner by corner. .45 up, 0.145, sorry. So this could be enough to put him in P6 maybe. Let's see if I've called it right. It really does depend on this last couple of corners. Here comes Shelby. Can he better that P8 position? I'm guessing 5 or 6. Absolutely spot on, Gavin. P5 for Shelby in the kick. 5 minutes to go. Almo Yuval. Slightly down on his last lap at the moment, but he's still got a lot of track left to go, so let's see if he can make something up in sector 2 here. This Aston Martin driver is currently in P7 and he's trying to get that stretched out. Oh, very solid sector 2 for Yuval in that Aston Martin. So he's improving, and this just might get him up into that lovely P5 position. He's wanting to knock Shelby down 1. Let's see what he's got. Here he comes. Didn't quite get the sector 3 he wanted, so he stays in P7. Let's take a ride on board the second kick driver this evening, and that's Lockyer. He's in the kick, and he's doing a fast lap now, so let's wish him the very best on this lap of anger. Oh, massive improvement in sector 1. Nearly 3/10 up for this lad. I could see this putting him up into like P10 or P11 if he keeps it going. Let's see what sector 2 does for the kick driver. Over the DRS zone he goes. Into sector 2. He's now 3.5 tenths up. So definitely this is going to put him in the top 10, I reckon. Maybe P8 or P9 if he can get that sector 3 right. Oh, P16. Don't know what happened there. Oh, maybe I just got a few bits and pieces wrong in my head there. I thought it was a 113 he was on. It was actually a 114. So he improved ever so slightly. On with Jay Weber. Oh, he's nearly 3 tenths down on his previous lap, so I can't see any improvement there. Rock Robes is going out with a fresh set of boots on in the Williams. On Macuba, he's going to have another go. I think he might have just been impeded there. I'm not too sure whether he was on a lap or not, but he had to reset and go again, I think. Cuba's up by 100th at the moment, and the checkered flags are all starting to appear. Still just very little in it, but it might just be enough to put him into P8, but he hasn't left an awful lot of battery to do a lot of damage in Sector 3. So let's see what he's got. He's only down to 8% of the battery. It's not really effective when it's down there. He stays in P10. Rock Robes 12. And that seems to be the end of the quali with Titron Sigma in first, Apophis second, and Hypes third. You can see the list for yourself, and you can make all that information work for you. So I'm just jumping into the pits here, and we're going to have a little national anthem as always. I'm just trying to get my internet working here. I'm having a little technical issue. Let's see if I can get it sorted. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll try my best. I'm going to play the national anthem for you now, and while the guys get themselves ready to up and ready for this race. Martinez says that it's not one of his best tracks. We all have some bogey tracks, that's for sure. But I'm just going to play that national anthem for you now. See you in a wee second. So they're lining up on the grid, and it looks like we've got a start for this Grand Prix here in Spain, in Barcelona, Catalonia. This is the Rattlers F1 League, and we are ready for go. And here's your tyre situations already, mostly out on the mediums, a few guys trying the softs, and Ren Dog's going for the long stunt, hoping for no safety car. All ready to roll here as they all ready up. Does everybody park? No. Rock Robs makes a wee boo-boo on the line there. That's not anything to worry about, so let's see them off. Here we go. We've got 5 reds. And they're away in Spain. The Rattlers F1 have made a start, and let's see how they all manage into the first corner. Looks like Titron Sigma has got a nice little... Oh, the red, but massive smash at the back there. Don't know what happened, but they're all safely round here. Cayman gets a 10-second penalty for a severe collision with Jay Weber. So there's going to be damage there for sure. There's your different tyre strategies that the game sort of offers. But I want to go down to Jay Weber and Cayman. There's a full wing off there. And we've got a front left end plate off on the Red Bull. So those guys are going to have to jump into the pits pretty early on, I would say. Not really the track to nurse a bad wing. So I think they'll probably jump onto the hard tyres and reset themselves. But Apopos leads the race at the moment with Titron Sigma tight in behind him. Hypes is in third. Brilliant start from Hypes. Young Shelby in there in fourth in the kick. Then you've got Cash Emery. What a start from him. Absolutely amazing start. Let's see those. Let's see the position changes. As I thought, yeah, 4 up for Cuba, 4 up for Regulator. Some really nice changes going on there. Lockyer and Yee Ye's made her super start, and Oramas has had the worst start of the evening along with Rendog and Jay Weber. Then you've got Cuba in P6, Garmin in P7. He's in the McLaren, Newville in P8. He's got Rock Robs right behind him with Patterson following suit. He's in the Racing Bull, Regulator in the Red Bull, and Mike pushing away there in P12. Yi is really going well here, but he has Aramas on his back with Lockyer tracking so very, very close behind him. So we've got a real battle of racing going on here, all between them all. Jay Weber, DNF, he threw the towel out. He decided not to go any further. Jake Cayman's gone into the pits and he's got himself a new wing. Jay Weber, if you're listening to me, maybe you can tell me what happened there at the back of the grid. Apophis, now P1. Titron Sigma's had to take a P2. Hypes in 3 and Shelby going for it in P4. On with Patterson. Oh, wee bit of touchy-feely there. Shelby gets the fastest lap at 1:16.198, and they're now starting to go. Hiya, Rossi. Good to see you, buddy. I'm doing good. There's a move by Mike. Nice move there on Regulator, and that gets Mike up at the P11. So Mike's starting to make a few moves there in the Alpine. On with Hypes, P3. He's trying to make a move now on that McLaren. Wee bit of a space now between P7 and 8. Can Titron Sigma make a move here on the start-finish grid? He's getting an inside line already lined up for it, so let's see what he can do. Nice move by the McLaren there off Titron Sigma. He just noses himself into P1 with Apophis right in behind. Hypes is hooking in fast there in the back there at P3 and Shelby tracking. Oh, Rossi, thank you so much. Just wanted to thank you for your great commentary and for being such a well-mannered person. It's very important to spread good feedback, in my humble opinion. That is humble, and thank you very much, Rossi. I really, really appreciate it. It's comments like that really, really drive me on, buddy. Honestly, thank you very, very much for that. It means a lot. On with Cuba. Cuba's just lining up this Aston of Cash Emery, so I'm thinking that maybe Cuba will make a move here. Looks like he's maybe going to go up the inside here. Let's see what he can do. Yes, he's going to take the corner on the inside, and he's going to leave that Aston Martin behind him. Let's hope they don't touch, but they're wheel to wheel round there. And what a lovely move there for Cash Emery, just holding him off. Nice bit of defence driving there from the Aston driver. Cuba's not going to give up, and Garmin's in there in P7 in that McLaren, and he wants a bit of the fun too. Nice wee battle going back there with Rock Robs. Rock Robs is in behind Newville at the moment with Patterson, Mike and Regulator. Yi and Han Solo not too far behind, 4 seconds. Aramas trying to make a move here in P16. He's wanting to get out of this situation and get himself up that grid on those medium tires. Needs to get really close to the back of Lockyer here. But look at that Haas trying the inside and then out into the outside move of the Haas. Runs a wee bit wide there and he just doesn't get the move made, but he's trying an inside move now. They go wheel to wheel round this right-hander, and the Haas is not giving up. That's Rendog in the Alpine being chased by the Merc, sorry. Got a little disjointed there, but Titron Sigma back in the lead there. But look at this scrap for the first position. Unbelievable racing here with the Rattlers. 4 of them going mad at it here. Round the right-hander they go. Beautiful driving by all 4 of them. Cuba's starting to make a bit of ground now, and he's up in the P5, and he's really pushing 5 positions up for this lad. Zero penalties at the moment. Down to Regulator here at P13. What can Regulator do in this Red Bull? What's Mike doing here? Is Mike trying something? Oh, what a battle we have here. This is Rock Robs in the lead of this little posse, and he has Patterson, Uval, Mike and Yee all battling in behind there. He's up to P11 now. He's battling very, very hard. Gives that Aston just a little love tap. Going to give Hypes an invite here. Invite sent, Hypes. Oh, look at Patterson. Takes the inside of that corner. And I think that Rock Robs is carrying a damaged end plate. He is. That right-hand end plate of Rock Robs. He's having to nurse it. I think it'd be a good time for him to go into the pit as soon as he possibly can. Oh, Yee's going for the inside move on the Aston. He makes it stick as well by the looks of it. And also, looks like Mike's trying to make advantage of the Aston as well. So the Aston gets a double dunter, and Mike takes himself up into P11 with the E10. Rock Rob still holding that position. Rock Rob's staying out. He's nursing that wing damage. I think he's vulnerable now by Mike. Oh, Mike goes for a move there. They just touch. Did you get back in, Hypes? I sent you an invite. Still in P5 there. So Titron and the Papa still battling out for P1. Shelby's just dropped behind by 1.7 seconds there, so Shelby needs to get a move on, get on the back of these guys, or these two are going to tow them away. Then you've got Cuba back in P4. He's doing brilliant. Hypes in P5. He had an internet disconnection there, so he's trying to regroup himself. But you've got Cash Emery trying to make a move on him here. And Cash Emery goes up the inside, and that puts Hypes just behind him now. So Hypes has lost quite a few places due to that internet. Garmin on P8. Oh, he goes for an inside move, and he makes it stick as well by the looks of it. Really nice move, but he's being held off by Patterson at the moment. Trying very, very hard to get past the Racing Bull at the moment. Garmin wants that 7th position. Oh, nice move by Yee there on the outside of the McLaren. He just puts himself in there into P8, and right up into P7 now, and somebody got a penalty. It looked like Shelby got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He'll be furious at himself for that. Absolutely furious. That can be a race spoiler. Doing so well he was too. Look at Yee. Yee is in a real rush here to get up amongst the leaders. I think we're going to see a move by the Ferrari here very, very shortly. Here comes Yee. He's put that car exactly where it needs to be, and that's right on the gearbox of the Racing Bull of Patterson. And here comes the inside move by Yee. Absolutely makes that perfectly, and into the right-hander he goes. That McLaren is stuck in the back of the Patterson now, and Garmin is in a rush as well. So real tight stuff going on here. Lots of guys have decided to jump into the pits now. Mike Regulator and Newville all in the pits. Shelby gets that horrible 10-second penalty. And Garmin's still battling away here. And we'll just stay on board with Garmin because I think he's itching to get past this guy of Patterson. But Patterson's doing a good job right now, holding him up. Oh, K3 came in now, gets a 10-second penalty. I've seen an awful lot of this week. Guys are still not getting used to this, braking a bit earlier to get into the pits, and it's costing them a race. Here comes the McLaren. He rescued that quite well. And again, there goes a pit stop, so Garmin's going to get right up into P6 now. Quite a bit of separation. Apophis has decided to go into the pits as well. For anybody just tuning in, and there's quite a lot of you, it's welcome to Gavin Bass 1, and this is Rattlers F1 League on a Tuesday evening, and we're in Barcelona in Spain. 1:15.166 for Cash Emery. That's the fastest lap of the race so far for the Aston driver. Shelby will be driving angry after that 10-second penalty. On with Yuval, P15. He's trying to make a move on Mike here in the Aston. Lap 14 of 33 here in Spain. Looks like we've got a dry race. Nice to see Hype's back up into P4 where he deserves to be after his internet disconnection. So he's starting to make advances now too in the Williams. He's chasing down Yi. Ren Dog's having a really solid race tonight, but Shelby's right in behind there. Here comes Shelby in the inside, trying to make that move. Oh, he gets squirrely round there. Just has to back off the throttle a little bit, but he's really stalking this. Shelby makes the move solid, takes that right-hander and gets in front of Kashemre there and Ren Dog. So Shelby's on the chase. Let's go down to Regulator. Look this battle. Unbelievable little battle going on here. You've Patterson leading the way here. Right behind him, you've got Regulator, Mike and Yuval. And right behind Yuval, you've got Aramas now. He has joined the party. And Aramas is trying to make a few moves. Up the inside he goes, and the Haas owns the corner. But there's an Alpine going really, really wide. Don't know if it was an Alpine or a Merc. I think it might have been this guy came in. I'm not too sure. Lockyer has DNF'd. Whatever's happened, the yellow flag's out. And I've got this funny feeling we just might have... Let's see what it says here. Just a yellow flag, nothing more sinister than that. Look who's in the lead, it's Yi. Hypes is in the pits, Rock Robs. He's now up to P3, but he's getting stalked by Titron. Or Apophis, sorry. I was right, actually. It was Titron. Titron takes P2. Rock Rob's doing brilliant here tonight, even nursing that wing. So he's really, really trying so hard. And he's at such a disadvantage. But right now, he's got Apophis behind him. In fact, no, he's got Apophis in front of him. Apophis makes the move there. And he takes P4, or P3, sorry. Nice wee battle going on down here too. Here we go. Somebody runs way wide there. So having a quick look at the stops. There's your penalties. 10 seconds for Shelby still to serve. But only 4 guys out on the track. 3 now. Cayman, Lockyer and Jay Weber have all retired. And we've got Rock Robs, Ren Dog and Yi all still to pit. Yi's on the hard tires, so he's not going to be in any rush. He might push them on for a few laps more. Rock Robs decided to pit, so he's going to get a wing, hopefully. He does exactly that. Nice new sparkly wing on there, but that puts him out at the back. Let's see how Rock Robs goes from there. Oh, what a lovely move. Absolutely beautiful up the inside of the S-bends there. And that Ferrari makes a lovely move there and gets himself up in the P6. Caught on camera, and Rendog's going to chase him down. But I don't think there's much Rendog can do just at the moment. The Ferrari is showing some really, really classy pace here. Garmin and P12s, he's looking to make a move here on Patterson, or Regulator, sorry. Oh, he goes for the inside undercut. Doesn't make it stick, but he's going to be in a good position coming out of this right-hander. Can he get really tight to the back? It's going to be a DRS chain. Gets it a wee bit squirrely, and he doesn't have an awful lot of battery. So Regulator should be able to hold him off here. Depends just how close he gets, but what a chase we've got going on here. Brilliant race here. Absolutely brilliant. Oramas and Rendog, sorry, he is pitting now. So that's one less and only one left to go for the pit, and that is Yi. Apophis now on the back of Titron Sigma, and they are battling as they always do. .7 seconds of a lead at the moment, but still a pit stop to make. And here comes Yi. He's going in for the mediums. So we'll see exactly what he's going to do here. Jumps on the brakes, gets that completely right. Where's he going to come out? Here come the lads. Here's Titron Sigma. Over the line he goes. Apophis over the line. Shelby over the line. Cash Emery over the line. Yi is going to come out here in about P6 or 7. Here he comes. P7, it looks like Yi's come out. Indeed. Oh, look at this McLaren on the inside here. That was Garmin. Made a nice move on Regulator there. Gets himself up into P10. Patterson having a battle here at the front as well. But look at the inside move here of the Racing Bull. Oh, lovely stuff there. Never seen an overtake there, but Garmin tried it. But he's going to get the advantage on the straight here. He's going to try the outside move here on the Haas, and he makes it quite easily. Lovely, lovely move by that driver in the McLaren. Well done, Garmin. That was beautifully caught on camera. Yuval and P12 in the Aston now starting to make some moves, and he's chasing down Han Solo. Here comes Mike. Neck and neck round the corner here. Looks like the Alpine's going to grab it. Yes, he does. Rendog gets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:15.005. So what a lap from Rendog. He is definitely pushing on now. So everybody's made a stop. Titron Sigma leading the race in the McLaren at the moment. The Racing Bull of Apophis sitting there nice in P2. Shelby, he's had a stop as well. He's in P3, but a bit of ground to make up there with Cash Emery. He's in P4. Shelby still carrying that 10-second penalty. That will be a bugbearer. Cuba and the two Ferraris, Yi and Cuba, they're going to play the team game here. And they are definitely going to start to come in on Shelby. Well, Shelby's pitting, and he's going to take that 10-second penalty. That's going to be a real tough one to take. Garmin in the McLaren down in P10, trying to look at Regulator again. Can he do anything this time? No, he can't. Too much distance between them. Oh, what a move by the McLaren. Garmin, take a bow, sir. That was a ballsy move and that really paid off for you. Yuval P12 in the Aston, he's pushing on now too, and he's wanting to make a move of the Haas, but he needs to just tuck in and wait for his turn. It will come. What a move there by the McLaren, unbelievable by Garmin and P8. Going back with Yuval again, he's in P12 and he's really pushing hard on Han Solo. Oh, he gets very wide there. He nearly lost it, but he'd gathered up again and he's just going to have to settle down. Maybe try and make the move on the straight here. Let's see how close he can get to the tail of Han Solo. Yi gets a 1:14.978. What a fantastic lap race. Or race lap, sorry. Yi is on the move. Han Solo jumps into the pits, so it's all change. Onto the tyres, there you go. These hard-running tyres, I think, are going to stay out to the very end, so I've got a feeling that Titron Sigma and Apophis are on those tyres to the end. So are Hypes, Cuba and Patterson. The 7-lap-old softs of Garmin are going to give up very soon, and Shelby's decided to put a set of softs on. I think he's probably going to go for a fastest lap. No, he's jumped in and put a set of hards on. Look at Yi. Yi is flying here in P3. Let's just see how he can wind these guys in. He's on 3-lap-old mediums. Hashemri, the Aston driver, decides to jump in and change those mediums onto a set of fresh mediums, and out he goes in the Aston. So I think more or less everybody has made the stops apart from Garmin. He's going to have to make a stop. Those softs will never last for another 10 laps. Absolutely, definitely not. Hashemri, here he comes. Regulator down in P11. He's in the pits now as well. So lots of last minute changes going on here for the drivers and quite a bit of separation on the track. But I dare say they'll be regrouping very soon and there'll be a few battles going on very shortly. Here comes Mike. Out of the pits he comes. He's on the fast tire, or the hard tires, and he's pushing. Han Solo P13, he came from the nutty step. Look at Yi, 14 positions up. 15 now, he's just got himself up into P2. Unbelievable for the Ferrari driver of Yi here. He's now 9.9 seconds behind Titron Sigma. And just let's have a quick look at those tyres again to see what we've got. Patterson takes a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So it's 9-lap-old hards versus 5-lap-old mediums with 9 laps to go. Can these mediums last? Martinez, am I right in saying that you are luckier? So sorry for the incidents I caused. Just come back from illness. Don't worry about it. At least you're man enough to say sorry. I'm just trying to work out, Martinez. I'm nearly sure you're luckier, aren't you? Sorry for my poor memory, but when you're doing 7 or 8 nights a week, it's very hard to remember what everybody's name is. Down to Aramas there in P11. He's starting to get close now to Patterson. Yep. No worries, sir. Excuse me. Garmin's decided to go into the pits after all and change those softs. Rock Rob's P9 there. He gets up into P8, so he's having a decent little race tonight in the Williams. Yi has now got that 9-second gap down to 8.3 with 8 laps to go. So a real chase on from Yi on Titron Sigma. But it's 6-lap-old mediums versus 10-lap-old hards. I would say that's a pretty even balance. Down to Han Solo. He's trying to make a move now on the McLaren of Garmin. And the way Garmin's driving at the moment, that's going to be a difficult move to make. Relatively clean race tonight, apart from that little incident at the very beginning. I don't know what happened. I just saw cars shooting across the grid. Obviously, some people touched. Han Solo's trying again for Garmin. Right behind him, you've got Regulator pushing. Oh, nice move on the McLaren there. Han Solo sticks and he gets 11th position. Yeah, that would help. No bother at all, but I'll remember that now. You're relatively new to the league, and that's why I just haven't got my head round that one, Lockyer. But come back next week and have another go. Garmin pushing. Excuse me. Can Garmin make the move on Han Solo here on the straight? I think he probably can. He seems to be close enough, and he has DRS, but he doesn't have a lot of battery, but he should have enough to make the move. Here we go. He does indeed, and he makes that one stick, no problem whatsoever. He'll take the right-hand side of this road and put her into that right-hander. He takes the corner. Look at Regulator right at our... Regulator pushing really hard there in the Red Bull in P13. He goes for an inside move here. Can't make that work. Very, very difficult part of the track to make anything work there. Yi's now got a 6-second gap. He's pulling that in. Where are we next week, Martinez? For anyone tuning in, we're on the last 5 laps here in Barcelona, Spain, Catalonia, and we are with the Rattlers F1 on a Tuesday night, and a very, very clean race apart from one wee little incident at the very beginning. This has been a tight, very competitive race, and Yi is trying everything to reel Titron Sigma in first place. I'm being told by Jay Webber that it's Canada next week. Difficult track, one that really, really catches you out for the track limits, but then you don't run track limits here, so it should be okay. Nice little battle going on with Mike here. That 10-second penalty of Shelby has just ruined his race. Very, very hard to push back from that. Down to 5.5 seconds now from the leaders. Titron Sigma in the lead with a 14-lap-old hard tyres on, 10-lap-old mediums. And I would say those mediums are starting to give a wee bit of bother. So ye just might struggle to get more pace out of those. Hype's doing a brilliant job. The lad from Northern Ireland, absolutely brilliant there in the Williams P3. Cuba in the Ferrari P4, Apophis P5, Kashemri is in the Aston in 6th, and Rock Robs up into 7th place there, doing brilliant in the Williams. Rendog in 8th, a great drive from Rendog. Patterson having a solid race as well in P9, Aramas P10 in the Haas. Then you've got Garmin, some brilliant moves by this driver this evening in the McLaren. Regulator in P12, and then Hun Solo right up his tail in the Haas in 13th, Yuval in 14th, and Mike back there in 15th at the moment. He's down to 5 seconds, now down underneath 4.9 seconds, so it's a real showdown here. Can he gain 5 seconds in 3 laps? I don't think so, I really don't. Not against a driver like Titron Sigma, but we will see. Here's a driver that should be very happy tonight with his P4 position on the track at the moment, and that's Cuba in the Ferrari. A solid P4, a solid drive, and a well-deserved position for him. Garmin in P11's trying to make that move once again on Aramas. Ye's down to 4.2 seconds. So Ye's really putting the wind up Titron Sigma here. Can he do it? He's got 65% of battery, and Titron's got 79, so plenty of defence left in those battery statistics. Garmin back in 11, having another go here. Let's see if Garmin can make a move on Aramas for P10. He's positioned that car perfectly, so he's right on the tail. Oh, somebody goes way off there. That was Rendog. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. McLaren takes the inside line. He does that every time. What a move by the McLaren. And then inside again. Oh, what a move by that guy. We have caught Garmin on several times this evening, putting in solid moves. Honestly, moves of the day definitely are going to this driver. Solid, clean, perfectly timed moves by the McLaren driver of Garmin tonight. Well done, sir. Absolutely great viewing. Lap 32, and we're on with the E at the moment, but he is just 3.6 behind. He's never doing this. Titron Sigma holding out. Still a bit of battery left, but not an awful lot. Ye's only 30% as well, so they're pushing. Titron Sigma knows exactly what he needs to do. He just needs to hold it. He needs to hold it clean. On the Aramas, he just made a move. Honest. Yeah, he just made a move on Han Solo there, and he's now having a go at Rendog. Excuse me, I'm quite hoarse. Look at Apophis. Apophis is trying to take that P4 off Cuba. I have a feeling he's going to do it too. But what a drive by Cuba in P4 at the moment. But I think he may just lose that position. He's got real experience behind him with Apophis. The Titron Sigma still holding that 2.6 second lead as we get him coming down up the hill. He will go. Last few corners of this F1 Grand Prix tonight in Barcelona in Spain. And a lovely drive from Titron Sigma this evening. Really solid drive. Yi got that down to 2 seconds on the last couple of laps, so a brilliant drive from Yi. In Spain over the line, and you have the winner, and that is Titron Sigma, with Yi, my driver of the day, P2, gaining 15 positions. What a drive from him. Then you've got Hypes coming round the last one. Here he comes. Here comes Hypes. P3 from him. Brilliant race from him. Hypes will be happy with that. Cuba P4 with Apophis right in behind him there in P5. Hash Emery's coming down round the corner now. Here he comes. Over the line he goes, and that's the Aston over in P6. Rock Rob's coming down the final bit of the track now. Just see him round the last corner as well. Here comes Rock Rob's. Absolutely super show from Rock Rob's. P7 and P8 for Patterson. Great race by him. Garmin, absolutely some brilliant overtakes there. Aramas in P9. Patterson in P10. Hun Solo over the line. P11. 12 Rendog, Regulator 13th and Yuval 14th. Oh, what a close race that was at the very end. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Superb race from the Rattlers this evening, apart from one little incident at the very beginning of the race that I don't know whose fault it was, but it cost Jay Webber a race this evening. Unbelievable stuff. The McLaren gets the driver or the race win. Yi gets the fastest lap and he dominates the rest of that show tonight. He gets my driver of the day. He gets the most overtakes and he gets the cleanest driver. So what a clean slate. Titron Sigma, the winner. Yi second. Hypes from Northern Ireland. Brilliant from you, sir. Third. Cuba fourth. Brilliant drive from him. And Apophis 5. You can see all the standings there for yourselves, and I'll just go on to the race director quickly and I'll just fly down those incidents. Not very many of them. They're all there for you to see. So we'll just be finishing the stream very shortly. I'm just jumping into the living room now just to finish it off. What an absolutely and utterly brilliant race here from the Rattlers F1 on a Tuesday night. Nobody can be disappointed with that one. Absolutely not. Superb race. It's a good one to watch back. Lots of action and some absolutely seriously good overtaking by the McLaren of Garmin tonight. Really, really impressed with some of the moves he pulled out tonight. Some really, really difficult, well-timed moves, and they were all caught on stream to see. Absolutely amazing stuff. It's got me hoarse and it's got me overly excited as usual. Typical me. But anyway, it is what it is. So a wee roundup of the evening, and that's Gavin Bass back on the camera again for you all to see. And it is absolutely amazing to be back at it. And again, thanks everybody for their comments during the week. Superb race, and I will be back with you next Tuesday night. Thanks to everybody, as always, who runs the league and does steward and admins behind all the owners of this league on a Tuesday night. I'm Gavin Bass 1. This was Rattlers on a Tuesday evening at Spain Live, Barcelona at the Catalonia circuit. What a night we had, and I'll see you all next week for sure. Good night.
Every song, every moment, they're all stop. In the comments you wrote, each word was a thread. We wove a tapestry, our hearts were widespread. You gave me your time, a gift that's so rare. In this world of reflections, we're laid somewhat bare. Thanks for tonight, for sharing your light. In the chat, in the vibe, it all felt so right. Hope you enjoy the show, and maybe you'll see every song, every moment, they're all part of we. Through every glitch and laugh, we found our path, creating a connection that made hearts dance and laugh. I'll keep strumming these chords and writing these lines. With every stream we forge, our spirits align. So as the night closes and I bid you goodbye, know the gift of your presence made me feel alive. In the pixels and colors, a family is formed. In this space of creation, our passions are warm. Sitting here in silence, but I hear your cheer. Every loving heart given is a reason to persevere. Thanks for tonight, for sharing your light. In the chat and the vibes, it all felt so right. Hope you enjoyed the show, and maybe you'll see every song, every moment, they're all part of we. So here's to the future, to streams yet to come. With laughter and love, we'll keep building our fun. Together we'll rise in this digital space. Thanks for tonight, my friends. It's been a warm embrace. Until we meet again, keep the hope in your heart. This journey together is a masterful art. As the lights fade down and the screen grows dim, I catch the echoes of your laughter. Where we've been, through the highs and lows, together we played in this digital realm, where connections are made.